In the tropical lands of Brazil, where cultural diversity and natural wealth blend into a lush backdrop, emerges a remarkable group of individuals whose fortunes transcend imagination. Every year, Forbes magazine publishes a list of the richest people in each country, including Brazil. And in today's video, you will get to know the list of the top 10 richest men in Brazil, as well as their unique journeys, full of twists and surprising tales of success. Some built their empires from scratch, with bold visions and a good measure of risk, while others, heirs of powerful families, face the challenge of expanding and consolidating established businesses under the pressure of maintaining the legacy and exceeding expectations. Welcome to our channel, where we always bring you the best videos on finance and technology. In today's video, you'll get an updated list from Forbes of the top 10 richest men in Brazil. But before that, in the comments, tell us who you think is the richest man in Brazil. I want to see who can guess this one. Also, if you like the theme of this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure to activate the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Tenth place. In 2023, Walter Faria ranks 10th among the wealthiest billionaires in Brazil, with an estimated fortune of an impressive $3.3 billion. Born in 1951 in the state of Paraná, Faria is known for his exceptional journey in the business world and his ability to build a true business empire. Walter Faria's story is intrinsically linked to his involvement in the alcoholic beverages sector. He is the founder and chairman of Grupo Petrópolis, one of Brazil's largest breweries, producing well-known brands like Itaipava and Crystal. Grupo Petrópolis has grown exponentially over the years and is now a major competitor to both national and international beer giants. A striking curiosity in Walter Faria's journey is that he started his business with a modest beverage distribution company in the interior of the state of Rio de Janeiro. With an entrepreneurial vision and an aggressive expansion strategy, he seized opportunities in the Brazilian beer market, establishing himself as one of the main players in the industry. Ninth place. Maurício Billy is the president of the multinational pharmaceutical company Eurofarma, which is among the largest drug manufacturers in Brazil. The company's reach extends beyond borders, covering over 20 countries, with a particular focus on the Latin American market. Thanks to long-term investment and an expansionist business model, Eurofarma managed to capture an impressive 87% market share in its operating region. According to Forbes Billionaire ranking in 2023, Maurício Billy is ranked 9th among Brazilian billionaires, with an estimated fortune of $3.5 billion. The history of Eurofarma dates back to 1972 when Italian immigrant Galiano Billy, Mauricio's father, founded the company, initially known as Fundação Billy Farmacêutica. The business gained national prominence around a decade after its creation when it became the first domestic laboratory to produce penicillin. 8th place. 8th place among the richest in Brazil is shared among three individuals: Jorge Mal Filho, Fernando Roberto Moreira Salas, and Pedro Moreira Salas, all with an evaluated fortune of $3.9 billion. Pedro Moreira Salas is a prominent figure in the Brazilian business and financial scene. He is a member of the influential Salas family, which has a solid legacy in the country's banking and finance sector. Born in 1959, Pedro is the son of Walter Moreira Salas, one of the founders of Unibanco, and the grandson of Amador Aguiar, the founder of Banco Bradesco. Fernando Roberto Moreira Salas is another prominent member of the Salas family, playing a significant role in the Brazilian business and financial landscape. Born in 1952, he is the brother of Pedro Moreira Salas, and his fortune is also derived from his involvement in the powerful banking dynasty in Brazil. Jorge Filho is a Brazilian doctor and businessman known for being the chairman of the board of directors of Brazil's largest private hospital network, DOR. Founded in the 1990s, the hospital network is valued at over 20 billion reais and has more than 30 units across the country, meeting the demand for excellent private hospitals, especially in Rio de Janeiro. According to Forbes Billionaire ranking in 2023, the businessman also boasts an estimated fortune of $3.9 billion. 7th place. 7th place among the richest in Brazil is also shared, but this time between two more members of the Sales family, João Moreira Salas and Walter Moreira Salas Jr., both with an estimated fortune of $4.1 billion. Born in 1962, João Moreira Salas is also the son of Walter Moreira Salas, one of the founders of Unibanco, and the grandson of Amador Aguiar, the founder of Banco Bradesco. Despite being part of a family with a strong presence in the financial sector, João Moreira Salas followed a path focused on culture and art. He graduated in history from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro, UFRJ, and holds a master's degree in cinema from New York University. His passion for cinema and dedication to the audiovisual field led him to become a significant Brazilian filmmaker and documentarian. Walter Moreira Salas Jr., also known as Wally Salas, born in 1956, is the son of Walter Moreira Salas and the brother of João Moreira Salas. Like his brother, he dedicated himself to the arts, being an award-winning filmmaker responsible for films like Central do Brasil, for which he received several awards, including the Golden Globe for Best Foreign Language Film in 1999. He is also part of the Moreira Salas Institute, a non-profit cultural organization that promotes art, music, and literature in Brazil. 6th place. André Santos Estevez is a Brazilian banker and businessman known for his involvement in the financial sector and for being one of the founders of BTG Pactual, one of the largest investment banking institutions in Latin America. With a degree in mechanical engineering from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro, UFRJ, André Estevez entered the financial world early on, building a solid career in the industry. Over the years, he worked in various financial institutions before co-founding BTG Pactual in 1983. Under the leadership of André Estevez, BTG Pactual has solidified its position as a key player in the Brazilian and international financial markets. With his experience and entrepreneurial vision, André Estevez played a significant role in the rapid growth and expansion of BTG Pactual, which has become a reference in the Brazilian financial market. Currently, André Estevez's fortune is estimated at $4.7 billion, according to Forbes billionaire ranking, securing him the 6th spot among the richest men in Brazil. 5th place. Alexander Bering de Costa is a Brazilian entrepreneur and investor, born in 1966. He is known for his involvement in the private equity sector and for being one of the founders and partners of 3G Capital, an investment company based in the United States. Graduating in production engineering from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro, UFRJ, and holding an MBA from Harvard Business School, Alexander Bering began his business career in Brazil. In 2004, he and some partners founded 3G Capital, specializing in acquiring companies, particularly in the consumer goods and food sectors. 3G Capital stood out for its aggressive business model focused on operational efficiency and cost reduction. Through acquisitions and strategic mergers, the company became a significant force in the global market, with investments in companies like Anheuser-Busch InBev, Burger King, Kraft Heinz, among others. Due to the success of his investment strategies, Alexander Bering de Costa's personal fortune was estimated at $5.2 billion, securing him the 5th place in Forbes billionaire ranking in 2023. 4th place. Carlos Alberto de Veiga Secupra is known for his involvement in the private equity sector and for being one of the key partners of 3G Capital, alongside Jorge Paulo Lemon and Marcel Telles. Carlos Secupra holds a degree in mechanical engineering from Pontifical Catholic University of Rio de Janeiro, PUCRIO, and has an MBA from Harvard Business School. Carlos Secupra, along with Jorge Paulo Lemon and Marcel Telles, founded 3G Capital, an investment company specializing in acquiring companies in various sectors of the economy. One of 3G Capital's most notable acquisitions was the merger of the Belgian company InBev with the Brazilian Ambev, creating Anheuser-Busch InBev, the world's largest brewery. Thanks to the success of his investment strategies, Carlos Secupra claimed the position of the 4th richest man in Brazil, with a personal fortune estimated at $8.6 billion. Now, we've reached the top 3 richest men in Brazil. Do you have any guesses about who might be coming up next? Leave your guesses in the comments. I'm really curious to know who you think is at the top of this list. 3rd place. Eduardo Saverin is primarily known for being one of the co-founders of Facebook. Born in Sao Paulo, Brazil, in 1982, he gained recognition for his role in creating one of the world's largest social networks, where he contributed to the development of Facebook's initial algorithm. Eduardo Saverin moved to the United States to study at Harvard University, where he met Mark Zuckerberg, directly participating in what would become Facebook's creation. In 2004, along with Zuckerberg and other college colleagues, Saverin participated in launching the social network while still in university. Initially, Eduardo Saverin served as the company's chief financial officer and also contributed capital to finance Facebook's early growth stages. However, shortly after the platform's launch, disagreements arose between Saverin and other founders, resulting in a reduction of his ownership stake in Facebook. Despite this, his initial involvement in Facebook was significant enough to secure a large portion of his fortune, currently estimated at $10.2 billion, placing him as the 3rd richest man in Brazil. After Facebook's success, Eduardo Saverin continued to engage in various startups and technology-related investments, including companies like Jumio and Silvercar. He has also been an active investor in startups worldwide, particularly in Asia, focusing on projects related to financial and technological innovations. 2nd place.
Marcel Telles is a Brazilian entrepreneur and investor, widely known for being one of the key partners of 3G Capital, alongside Jorge Paulo Lemon and Carlos Alberto de Veiga Secupra. Marcel Telles graduated in business administration from Fundação Getulio Vargas, FGV, and holds an MBA from Harvard Business School, where he met his future 3G Capital partners. Marcel Telles, along with Jorge Paulo Lemon and Carlos Secupra, founded 3G Capital, an investment company specializing in acquiring companies across various sectors of the economy. Marcel Telles' personal fortune is currently estimated at $10.6 billion, making him the second richest man in Brazil. In addition to his business activities, Marcel Telles is also recognized for his involvement in philanthropic projects and social responsibility initiatives. He serves on the boards of various organizations and foundations, aiming to contribute to sustainable development and social well-being in Brazil and other countries. First place. Jorge Paulo Lemon is one of the most renowned Brazilian entrepreneurs and investors, known for his entrepreneurial skills and investment strategies. Born on August 26, 1939, in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, he built a remarkable path in the business world and became one of the richest individuals in Brazil and the world. Lemon holds a degree in economics from Harvard University in the United States. His education at one of the world's most prestigious universities provided him with a solid foundation to tackle business challenges. Jorge Paulo Lemon's journey is marked by numerous successful ventures in various sectors. In the 1970s, he began his career in the financial world by founding the investment bank Garantia, which adopted an innovative approach to investments and management. The bank became one of the most successful financial institutions in Brazil and paved the way for Lemon's future activities. Later, along with his partners Marcel Telles and Carlos Secupra, Lemon founded 3G Capital, the investment company mentioned earlier, focusing on acquisitions and mergers of companies. Currently, Jorge Paulo Lemon's personal fortune is estimated at $15.8 billion, according to Forbes' billionaire ranking in 2023, making him the richest man in Brazil. Unlike the global list of richest individuals, which often includes names from the technology sector, the Brazilian list is dominated by a single family, along with entrepreneur co-founders of an investment company. A minority of these individuals came from distinct sectors such as banking or other industries. If you're interested in knowing the world's richest people, you can watch the video that's appearing now in the card. What about you? Were you familiar with all the names on the list? Did you guess the name of the richest man in Brazil? What are your thoughts on the biggest fortunes in Brazil? Share your opinion in the comments. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing and remember to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates here on our channel. Thank you very much for watching this far. Big hugs, and see you in the next video.